Selfish mode. There's a specific kind of grief that comes with looking back and realizing we stayed too long. Not just sadness, not just regret. It's that sharp little voice that says, you should have known sooner. And that voice can be cruel as hell, because once we finally see something clearly, we start punishing the version of us who couldn't. The version who stayed, the version who waited, the version who kept giving chances, the version who kept explaining, the version who kept trying to make a dead thing bloom. And now we look back and think, how did I not see it? But we have to be careful, because hindsight can become a weapon if we let it. Just because you understand it now does not mean you were stupid then. You were surviving with only the tools that you had. You were making choices from the version of yourself that existed at the time. Maybe you were scared. Maybe you were attached. Maybe you were lonely. Maybe you didn't have the language yet. Maybe you confused intensity for intimacy, chaos for chemistry, potential for proof. Maybe you were waiting for someone to become who they kept promising they could be. That doesn't make you foolish. It makes you human. And yes, maybe time passed. Maybe more time than you wanted. Maybe there are months or years you wish you could get back. We don't have to pretend that doesn't hurt. Some seasons cost us. Some people took too much. Some choices stretched way longer than they should have. Some lessons came with a receipt we did not want to pay. But the time was not meaningless just because it was painful. It showed you what you can't keep carrying. It showed you were abandoning yourself. It shows you what your body has been trying to say before your mind was ready to listen. It showed you the pattern, and seeing the pattern matters. Because now you know. And now I know is a very different sentence than I should have known. One keeps you stuck in shame. The other hands you your life back. Shame wants you to keep standing at the old door, yelling at yourself for not leaving sooner. But healing says, okay, we see it now. Let's move on. Not perfectly, not dramatically, just honestly. One different choice, one cleaner boundary, one less excuse, one more moment of listening to yourself instead of negotiating with what hurts. That is how time gets reclaimed, not by hating who you are, by protecting who you are becoming. So no, maybe you can't get the time back, but you can stop giving more of it to regret. You can stop letting the past keep charging rent in your nervous system. You can grieve it. You can name it. You can admit, that took more from me than I wanted to. And then you can move. Because you are not behind. You are not ruined. You are not starting from nothing. You are starting with information. And that counts. That is power. That is a beginning. Now let's take a moment to breathe into that new beginning. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and send it to your chest. The part of you grieving what you can't redo. Hold it for a second. Now exhale through your mouth. You are allowed to stop punishing yourself. Again, breathe into your stomach, the place holding all that old regret. Hold it. Now exhale slowly. You know now, and that matters. One more deep breath into your back, the part of you that carried the old version this far. Hold it one final time. Now exhale. You can begin again from here. Take this with you. You were not stupid. You were learning. Now take this lesson and stop beating the hell out of yourself.